Eh bien salut tout le monde, c'est Pewdie, bienvenue pour une nouvelle vidéo découverte, celle de Saint-Kotar. Alors vous allez dire qu'est-ce que c'est que ce jeu en noir et blanc? Alors j'ai un petit souci, c'est que j'étais dans les options et il y a un mode horreur classique en fait qui rend le jeu en noir et blanc. Il donne un style, regardez, voilà, vivez le jeu comme dans un vieux film d'horreur. Donc je me dis, bah j'ai bien envie de le tester comme ça en fait. Parce que s'ils ont mis cette option, bah c'est pas pour rien. Donc je pense que je vais faire ça. Attendez, commande. Ouais, commande c'est avec la souris hein, et avec le clavier. C'est un point and click. Ah quoi qu'on peut prendre la manette. Ah bah j'ai la manette. Ah bah excellent. Ok. Et bah écoutez, on va lancer tout de suite une nouvelle partie.
Father, please don't leave. It's dark. The witch could be hiding in here. Don't do this. I'm sorry if I have sinned. I didn't mean to, please.
Très bien, je suppose que je suis le petit personnage à droite. Je vais vous laisser avec l'ambiance là au début, je mettrai la cam après. Non, par exemple, bouton droit de la souris. Ah, attendez, à gauche de la manette. Cliquez sur le bouton gauche de la souris. Sur la touche du bas de la manette. Ça, je dois aller où? Ah oui, d'accord, ici. Attendez. Attendez, déplacez le curseur de la souris. Là. Cliquez sur le bouton gauche de la souris. Appuyez sur la touche du bas de la manette. Maintenant enfonçons le bouton droit de la souris. La gâchette gauche. Ah là-haut. D'accord, non, c'est pas ça. Ah si, si. Ah d'accord.
My old nightstand. Mother said they threw it away.
Ah
There's a
d'accord.
matchbox inside the drawer.
Alors appuyez sur la touche du bas de la manette. Ah.
I can now try to light up the room.
Meredith, where are you?
Mother, I'm in the basement.
For God's sake, you'll get sick in that place. Get out immediately.
I'm still waiting to hear the prayers, son. What are you waiting for?
You put him there? Why would you do that, Joseph?
It's his behavior that did that to him.
He was good all day. He helped me with the wreaths and the food and...
And he talked to a kid at the funeral.
When did this happen? I didn't see him.
Of course you didn't. Because you don't care of this family. I do. I should lock you all downstairs. You all need to learn. Where is she? Where's our daughter?
Alors appuyez sur la touche du bas de la manette sur le portrait du personnage. Ok. Merde. Ah d'accord. Trouve la chandelle. Attends. Attends, peut-être que je trouve la chandelle avant là. Elle est où la putain de chandelle? Ah là. Ok. Tac, tac.
Mother has dozens of the same in her room. Each has an engraving with a big scary eye inside a triangle.
Bon, chandelle. Tac. Ah voilà, ça y est.
Help! Mother! Help me!
Double-cliquez sur le bouton gauche de la souris, appuyez 2 fois rapidement sur la touche de la main sur l'escalier pour courir. Ok.
You silly. What are you doing? It's me.
Ah, c'est sa sœur.
I'm sorry. I thought you were that witch. How many times do I have to tell you? Witches don't exist. And it's just the two of us here.
Ah,
Why are you here? I heard Father talking to himself before going to get you in your room. So I ran here and hid. But why?
ah, elle est plus intelligente.
You
Elle.
know he's going to be very angry at you once he finds out. Because I've promised I wouldn't let you be alone in the dark again. And when I promise something... You never break a promise. I know. I'm glad you were here.
Alors, non, jamais de promesse.
I can't forget our aunt's white face. Me neither. She looked so different. Her head was so bloated and pallid. And her eyes and hair, so dark. The curse did that to her. Don't be ridiculous. She's at peace now. That's all that matters. I hope she is.
Ah, on est obligé de tout dire? Ou je peux m'en foutre en fait? Parce que j'en ai un peu rien à foutre, je suis obligé de sélectionner tout ça?
Father would never lie to us. About what now? About the witch that cursed our bloodline. He's just trying to scare us with stories so we don't do anything wrong. And today you did wrong, so he punished you by locking you down here in the dark.
Ah ouais, il faut les tous sélectionner. Hein. Ou alors il faut les sélectionner la bonne réponse peut-être.
What did I do? I still don't understand. You talked to that tall boy. Don't you remember? We are not allowed to talk to other people anymore. They are evil. I thought that meant we must avoid adults. How am I supposed to make friends then? Mother said we have each other and God. She's right. I don't think we need anyone else.
Your aunt was once such a beautiful woman, full of life, a perfect creation of God. But her fate was nothing more than a Sunday morning rite, and the witch's curse just a fairy tale story. Evil is everywhere, my dear children. It is hiding in the shadows of this world. It takes form of animals, and it possesses people.
Father, please forgive.
You should look up to your sister. Unlike you, she values God and this family.
It's my fault he went to talk to that boy. I ignored him because I was looking into the coffin and I lost sense of time. I beg you, don't hurt him anymore.
You must learn to be alone with God. You must learn. You all must learn what true faith is.
Je crois qu'on a compris, hein.
It was just a dream.
Oh.
I often think about that peculiar day. But I've never relived it so vividly in my dreams. Why now? Why in this place? I need my glasses. I can't even think without them.
Ah, j'ai besoin de mes lunettes. Merde. Bon, ok. Je suppose qu'il faut que je trouve ces lunettes. Attendez, je vais poser un peu la manette, ce sera plus simple, je crois, à la souris. Coussin de sofa. Mais il est où, lui? Putain, je vois pas.
The fabric is full of moth-eaten holes, though too small for my glasses to have fallen through.
Alors là, je sais pas là.
Nothing here except a thick layer of dust.
Ah merde, hein, tu fais chier, hein.
The fabric is full of
Ah
moth-eaten
mince.
holes, though too small for my glasses to have fallen through.
Putain, mais... Ah là. Ah d'accord, ok, j'ai compris.
Ah, here they are. Fallen to the floor, but still intact.
Ok. Au lieu de rester comme un con.
I don't remember going to sleep at all. We came in, and then we came in. Victoria and Nikolai went upstairs to prepare for the castle, and then nothing. I must have fainted. I have to talk to Victoria at once.
Bon allez hop, je mets la cam. Hop. Je remets le chat parce qu'après tout nous sommes en stream aussi, faut pas l'oublier. Donc en fait il faut appuyer sur cette sur le droit de la souris. Voilà, tiens l'eau bénite.
Is this meant to represent a basin? Like at the entrance of a church? This is blasphemy. That's not holy water for sure. It has a weird smell. Looks disgusting. I'm staying away from it.
Je peux y tremper quelque chose?
I dare not to try this.
Ah bon? À la retour. Hop. À la cheminée, tiens.
A cold black fireplace that hasn't been used in ages. The same feeling I'm getting from the rest of the house.
Est-ce que je peux... Attends, là il y a une astuce. Par là, Victoria. Ah, ça, les tâches, d'accord. J'ai pas de passeport, Bible et rosaire. D'accord. Voyons voir un peu ce qu'il y a à truquer. Donc il n'y a rien. Il y a la porte. Là je peux monter en haut. Un tableau. Une lampe.
I checked it last night. It's useless. There's not enough oil inside.
D'accord, il n'y a pas assez d'huile. J'ai
This
envie.
woman eerily reminds me of Victoria in her younger days.
Ça point and click, hein. Au cas où vous aurez pas vu. Attends, attends, non, non, non. Non, c'est bon. J'ai tout vérifié ce qu'il y avait dans la pièce. Et si je mets en mode... tiens, je peux save. Save. Je me suis sauvé moi-même, voilà, hop. Est-ce que je peux... Déjà, j'ai augmenté la luminosité. Non, je peux pas. Attendez.
Please, don't. I tried opening them, but the light was just too strong for my eyes.
Vague.
Nikolai?
Yes, Benedict?
That's a strange painting.
It is. Take a better look at it, and tell me what you see.
Why?
Please, do as I say. I'll get to the point.
Alors, le tabrouche. Oh. Ombre.
That is not a mere shadow. It's a symbol of darkness, of evilness devouring this lost man. Main eyes at the edge of a wicked soul.
Ouais, ça c'est vrai ça.
A snake-like mouth implies a man who cannot be trusted, at the very least.
Les yeux. C'est tout là, c'est bon? Voilà, c'est bon. Bon, Nicolas il était bien gentil, mais pour l'instant ça a l'air plutôt bien. Moi, ce jeu, je suis depuis très longtemps. En tout cas, c'est beau. Hein. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a là encore là? Parle à Victoria. Carte. Une carte de la ville, j'en ai pas pour le moment, je m'en fous. Livre, peinture. Nicolas, les rideaux, il veut pas les ouvrir. Le lit. Peinture d'arbre, armoire. Ah, puis là, il y a quoi là? Un bol. Allons vérifier le bol. Le bol.
A giant bowl made out of clay, filled with what seems
Ah,
to
de
be
l'huile.
some type of oil.
Alors attends, nickel.
A giant bowl made out of clay.
Mais j'ai pas la... Ah non. Bon bah je reviendrai de la
It's a
prendre.
giant tree with dozens of corpses hanging from its branches and skulls that feed its roots.
Ok. Armoire.
All I see here is a lonely coat rack.
Ok.
A yellow blanket, wrinkled only on one side of the bed. I've taken a closer look at the painting.
You don't recognize this man?
I've never seen him before.
And nothing happened to you by looking at him?
Why would anything happen to me?
Last night, after your sister and I came upstairs, she was getting ready for the castle, and I was standing right here, and...
C'est le mec à ma soeur?
I wonder, yesterday when we boarded the train, was anyone else in our cabin?
Ah, elle lui ressemblait? Il m'a pas répondu.
You haven't answered. Why would anything happen to me? What's wrong with this painting?
I don't know yet.
Tant que je...
Please, just follow me as I go over yesterday's events. I'll get to the point.
3.
Just the three of us.
But once the train left Budapest, wasn't there a man who came in?
By placing the sign, "Do not disturb" on our doorknob, I made sure this wouldn't happen. The only time that door opened was when the conductor peered in to tell us we have arrived at our destination.
And when we left the train station, no one was following us? Didn't Victoria notice him?
Notice whom? Your dear wife was over the moon to have finally arrived at Kotar. She couldn't stop talking about the place, but said nothing about anyone following us.
Right. And on our way to the house, we stopped at the square. There was a strange ritual taking place, with a gigantic effigy. What was it like?
And what about the mass of hooded people that gathered there? It was a dreadful scene.
I remember the goosebumps when hearing the crowd pray as one voice, though.
Let me tell you what happened after that.
Rentrer dans la maison. Ok, vous faites ta femme.
We found the path which led us to this house. What happened when Victoria knocked?
Well, we realized the door was actually ajar.
And the owner wasn't here. Just silence. Dead awful silence. It gave me chills.
Une fois rentré, qu'est-ce que t'as fait avec
Once
ma
we
sœur?
entered the house, what did you and your wife do?
I said it before. We went upstairs to prepare for the castle exhibition.
Leaving me to wander alone downstairs in complete darkness. You found nothing odd about the house being empty and unlocked?
I did, but Victoria said it's nothing to worry about. So I just followed her.
We never went to the castle?
You don't remember?
Ah non, j'ai une perte de mémoire.
The last thing I remember is searching for a light. And then nothing.
What do you mean?
I mean, everything after was only a dream. But I don't even remember going to sleep. Victoria dragged me into this town to make me attend that piddling exhibition in the castle. We never went there, did we? Which means I left the monastery only to spend a horrible night in this house.
We both fell into an inexplicable void. Something is terribly wrong here.
Alors je mets une enquête.
Tell me what happened last night. What's wrong with this painting? And where's Victoria?
I'm afraid I don't have the answers. What happened is that while I was waiting for her to get ready, my attention was drawn by this painting. Next moment, I was seeing myself relive yesterday's events. With one difference. The man in the painting was there the whole time.
The whole time?
He was in our cabin. And
l'ambiance elle est bonne, hein. L'ambiance j'aime beaucoup.
the inhabitants set on fire. Shortly afterwards, he emerged from the crowd in human form again, unchanged, and then led us towards the house. Once we got here, he jumped on my back and asked me to carry him upstairs. I was happy. I felt like a father carrying his own child.
Carrying this being on your back must have some weird symbolic meaning.
He was holding so tightly that I could feel his long and sharp fingernails penetrate my throat. After we finally got upstairs, I was so upset and in pain that I had to throw him off. I quickly turned around to reprimand him and instead saw a human-sized crow with no eyes and a blood-stained beak. It croaked at me and then soared inside the painting. I wanted to run off, but couldn't. I was in shock, too terrified. That was the moment I woke on the bed, fully dressed and disoriented. Victoria wasn't here.
We should leave this accursed house at once.
After I woke, I noticed Victoria didn't even sleep on this bed. So I went downstairs to check if she was there, perhaps. I found only you, still asleep on the couch, and the door locked. That's when I started to think.
Non mais je m'en fous,
We
j'aimerais
have to
jouer.
force our way out of here because we don't have the key.
We are guests in this house, and needless to say, men of God. We must leave without doing any damage. I've already searched this floor for a key, and tried to open the balcony door, but it's locked or stuck in some way.
What about the windows?
Strangely enough, or maybe for a good reason, they are made in a way that prevents them from being opened. Stay here and give it a second look. Whatever you can find that can help us. I'm going downstairs to check.
Ouais, mais
Force should be our last resort to leave. Or maybe we get lucky and Victoria comes back in the meantime.
Let's
Okay.
hurry up then.
Donc lui il va au rez-de-chaussée. Bon.
Just don't look at the man in the painting again. We don't want to risk
D'accord, ouais, j'aurais pas. Bon bah il est parti au rez-de-chaussée. Vous pouvez passer d'un personnage à l'autre parce que vous voyez. Ah ouais, excellent. Voilà, donc moi je suis en bas.
I don't need that. My eyes fare better in the dark.
Ah d'accord.
I didn't notice this painting in the dark last night. I don't like the look of this woman. It's driving me mad.
La porte. Ah, il y a la clay.
It doesn't look inviting, but I think I see something.
Donc lui en fait il voit des trucs que l'autre ne voit pas. Ah parce que lui il est bigleux dans le noir en fait. Ah bah oui non non, faut que j'ouvre les rideaux d'abord. Je verrai mieux.
I need light.
Voilà, lui il a besoin de lumière. Ah ça c'est cool, ça c'est une un truc du jeu qui est bien. L'autre il a besoin d'obscurité pour y voir des choses. Et lui il a besoin de lumière pour y voir des choses. Voilà. Oh regardez.
It's written in an ancient alphabet, which I don't understand. Could this be the name of the man on the painting?
Lu... Lul... Non, lal... Je... Du... je sais pas lire. Ok. Je sais pas lire l'ancien alphabet. Je savais même pas que ça existait l'ancien alphabet. Tiens, les livres.
Codex Niva.
Codex
Heart
Niva,
of Pagubitse,
cœur de
and
Pagubis
Dinotominic.
et
I've never
Dinotomini.
heard of these works.
Waouh. Ok, là y a rien à faire. Le lit. C'est beau hein, graphiquement, c'est très beau. Hein.
A yellow blanket, wrinkled only on one side of the bed.
Et l'ambiance est très bien, on dirait un peu Resident Evil. Fais voir un peu ça.
It's a giant tree with dozens of corpses hanging from its branches, and skulls that feed its roots. If we don't find a civilized way to get out of here soon, this rack could come in handy to do it by force.
Ah ouais d'accord. Regarde un peu dans le bol.
A giant bowl made out of clay.
Ah c'est d'argile.
What seems to be some
Un
tiny
bol
boy.
d'argile avec de l'huile. D'accord. Donc porte-manteau, machin, j'ai tout vérifié là. Pas d'état, une manière de sortir de la maison. Qu'est-ce que j'ai comme truc? J'ai ma Bible. À quoi me sert ma Bible? La Bible plus le lit. Ça servira à quoi?
It's not going to work.
Voilà, ça a pas fonctionné, ouais. Ah, attends. La Bible avec le tableau, non?
This feels wrong.
Ah. Le passeport avec... attends, qu'est-ce qu'il a? Ah, peut-être la rosière avec le bol.
I have no faith in the outcome.
La rosière avec... avec la porte.
That's a strange notion.
La Bible avec la porte.
This feels wrong.
Je peux pas changer de perso. Ah mais je peux descendre en bas, je suis trop con. Bah oui, voilà. Qu'est-ce que je suis con.
I
Quel
should
autre?
stay on this floor and try to find a way out of here.
Ah bah non, attends. Ah merde. La peinture d'arbre.
struggle to find a reason to do that.
Ouais, voilà, c'est complètement con. Par contre, ça va marcher avec le truc, là. Voilà.
This feels wrong.
Ah, ah bah non. Avec la porte. Je peux pas ouvrir la porte tout simplement, elle fonctionne pas.
I'm pretty sure it's not locked, but rather just stuck. Not sure what's the cause, because both sides of the door are heavily grimed from the outside. If I didn't come here, thoughts like this would never cross my mind.
Bah ouais, mais écoute, j'essaye. Hein.
I should contemplate more about this decision.
Je vais tout essayer, hein, les mecs.
I should contemplate more about this decision.
Eh, je vais truquer la porte, non?
I should contemplate more about this decision.
Bon, vas-y. Alors, avec le tableau?
It's not going to work.
Bah non. Eh ben... Avec le bol?
I dare not to try this.
Eh ben avec le porte-manteau.
If I didn't come here, thoughts like this would never cross my
Bah
mind.
qu'est-ce que je peux faire alors? Porte-manteau encore?
If we don't find a civilized way to get out of here soon,
Moyen civilisé?
this rack could come in handy to do it by force.
Il y a un truc que j'ai pas vu. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a là, la porte? Sous la porte. Ah, j'ai débloqué un truc là sous la porte.
It looks like mud. It has a sickly odor. How did it end up on a balcony? If I could push it back with a stick or something similar, I might be able to open the door.
Avec la rosaire?
I struggle to find a reason to do that. I have no faith in the outcome.
Ah, avec ça. Avec un bâton, le porte-manteau. Voilà.
Forgive me, God, but I must take this. I think it'll fit perfectly under the balcony door.
Voilà, c'est ça. Je prends le porte-manteau et je dégage ce qu'il y a sous la porte.
I was right. It fits perfectly underneath. Looks like there's mud on the outside. That should be enough to open the door.
Ok, on peut ouvrir la porte.
My God. Nikolai, come upstairs quickly. You must see this.
Coming!
Come closer. Take a look at this.
Donc là, je joue Nikolai.
Oh, God.
Ah merde. C'était pas de la boue, c'était du sang séché.
What is this? It
La
looks
terre
like
et
a
du sang.
mixture of earth, blood, and
Flesh.
Et de la chair. Ça, je récupère le porte-manteau.
wooden stick. I don't need it.
Ah. Ah, une
All
tête de
crows
corbeau.
look exactly the same to me, but this one seems to be missing its eyes.
Indeed. Just like the one in your dream.
On va revenir en arrière là. Ouh. Donc moi j'ai la clé. Passeport, j'ai une lettre. Ok, je vais parler à Benedek.
It's my turn to demand something from you now. Take a good look at the balcony, and then we can talk.
Ah, c'est à moi d'aller. Bon.
Oh, God.
Ouais, j'ai déjà fait. Ah non, là ici il marque, j'avais
Have
pas
you
vu.
noticed these marks on the door? They were unnoticeable with the door closed.
I don't think these are just random marks. It's a symbol, and it looks like it was made by sharp fingernails. You understand now why I wanted to leave the moment I saw this house?
Calm down, Benedict.
I am calm, but we both don't remember what happened here, and we both had horrible dreams. And now this. Can you still smell that sickly odor? Don't you see the connection with your dream?
Est-ce que je vais apporter ça? J'ai trouvé une clé dans le
I
bénédictine.
found a key inside the stoop.
The key to the entrance door? Inside the stoop?
I believe so. Haven't tried it yet.
At least I won't have to walk over the devilry on the balcony, and risk an injury by jumping below.
Maybe I opened the door last night and saw the crow's head. It could be the reason why I had that dream.
Doubtful. Something else is at work here. The crow looks like it's been recently decapitated, and the mud is still wet. Don't you wonder who did this? And why?
I can't think clearly in here. You think Victoria could be responsible?
If it wasn't you, or even me, who else could have done it? The man from the painting?
I knew it. Come on. You really think she's capable of such a thing? What's the matter with you?
She may be my sister, but I don't know her anymore. I do know she's playing with things she doesn't understand.
Things she doesn't understand?
Things no one should understand. The symbol, the decapitated head, blood and flesh.
You mean with occultism?
Witchcraft, I believe. She's playing the role of a witch to play with me, unaware of the consequences that will inevitably come.
My wife is not a saint, but to think she's practicing demonic things is insane. The key I found downstairs is probably the key of the main door.
You already revealed your suspicion about the key. Why are you mentioning it again?
If the key is here, where is Victoria?
I don't know and I don't care. She could have locked the door from the inside, left the key, and then jumped from the balcony.
That's my point. It doesn't make any sense. Why would she do that?
I think she found a second key, because no footprints are visible in the mud outside. She didn't jump from the balcony.
Something else must have happened. You think she made us forget last night and influenced our dreams?
No, but she's the one who picked this house. Not you, and certainly not me. That was a deliberate choice with a plan.
And what would that plan be?
I think the castle exhibition was just a lure. Her real intention was to drag me into this town to play with my beliefs and fears.
You really don't know her anymore. What happened between the two of you? She doesn't want to tell me.
She became the same person our aunt was. Godless and incredulous about our father's words. Hopefully he's at a place where he found peace, unaware of my sister's thoughts and acts.
Let's go outside and make a plan to find Victoria. Our minds are being suffocated in here.
No, I've had enough of talking, and I don't intend to search for her. I'm leaving this town at once.
You can't just leave. She's your sister, for God's sake.
She stopped being that a long time ago. Just look around and think about everything we discussed today.
I'll say it again. Something else must have happened. There must be a logical explanation to all of this. Why did you even agree to come here?
C'est long, hein.
Honestly, I wanted to see and feel what it looks
Mais
like
bon,
in hell.
c'est le jeu qui est comme ça.
I'm not in the mood for joking. Why? She mentioned she had to talk to your superior in the monastery.
And what else could she do? After I declined, the only way to have it her way was to persuade Father Imre. He must have given her his blessings only because of the assignment he had for me. Talk to the local priest about the town. See, there's nothing in the official Vatican archives about Sveti Kotar. And after coming here, I think I know why. Can we go downstairs now? I have a train to catch, and I need to find that priest before then.
I'll accompany you, my brother. It's a small town. We should be able to find Victoria along our way.
Approche-toi pas trop de moi quand même. Ok. Oui, j'avais pas vu ça la sculpture.
I must have seen this face before. Feels familiar in an uncanny way.
Non.
It's messy only on my side of the bed. Victoria didn't even sleep last night?
Je sais quoi. Est-ce que je vais pouvoir voir des choses que l'autre a pas vues?
The king.
Ah, et c'est lire, lui, l'alphabet ancien. Ça veut dire... Ah, lui, ça veut dire le king, le roi. Ah ouais, ça c'est cool. Ah ouais, c'est cool, hein, comme ça, hein, il découvre des choses et tout. Hop, escalier. Et donc l'autre, il arrive pas à voir là dans le noir. Par contre, nous, on est meilleur dans le noir là.
I don't need that. My eyes fare better in the dark.
Ok. Mais j'aimerais bien switcher de personnage.
Before we step outside, you have to promise that once we find your sister, you'll talk to her. There must be no arguments or secrets in this family.
Why do I have a feeling you are not leaving with me?
We never planned to leave the next day. Didn't she tell you? This house was rented for 3 nights.
She did not. So much about having no secrets between us. Please, leave me alone.
Merde. Oh.
Good day, gentlemen.
Good day, sir.
My name is Martin Mostov. I am a detective in the service of the town of Sveti Kotar.
Oh, putain, il lui arrive quoi au crâne? C'est les... Quand on l'a retiré du ventre de sa mère. Les trucs là. Ça lui a déformé le crâne peut-être.
And who's the man in your company?
Dr. Eric Hatur.
Doctor? Mr. Hatur, is somebody hurt?
Dr. Hatur is the warden of the asylum. He helps the local police force with his knowledge of the mind.
Not a man of words, Dr. Hatur.
He prefers to keep quiet, just like your friend here.
How can we help?
Is there anyone else inside the house?
No one. It's just me and him. Why?
Where's the woman?
The house is empty. What's going on?
We came here looking for a woman, only to find 2 scared men.
Are you looking for the owner of the house? Because we don't know where she is.
Hand the key of the house to Mr. Hatur.
Why?
Just do as I say.
That's not a good idea.
Merde. Je sais pas. Le mec il rentre dans la maison. Moi je lui donne. Ah lui.
I'm sorry. Did you say something?
I heard nothing.
Are we free to go now, Martin?
No, you both have to follow me.
Why?
Where are you taking us?
Down to the police station where everything will be explained to you.
What prevents you from discussing the matter right here and now?
I'm not in the position to do that. There's a hierarchy I have to respect.
Yes, I'd like to know as well. Why do we have to follow you?
Orders from above.
How can we trust you to be what you say you are?
What's with the face? You never seen a photo of a man with an intact head? It was taken before the incident.
Who is the woman that you seek?
The woman's name is,
Victoria. What for? Why do you need her?
Sir, everything will be explained to you in this station. Now, if you don't mind, please follow me.
Whatever harrowed you through last night, it'll be nothing compared to what will happen if you do not obey.
Benedict, what do you say?
We have no choice.
All right. We'll do as you say.
Come.
Magnifique. Eh bien écoutez, c'est dans cette salle bien sombre que nous allons nous laisser pour la découverte de 5 Kotar. Moi j'aime beaucoup le jeu, c'est très long, c'est très machiné. Vous retrouverez la suite de cette aventure sur ma chaîne secondaire en bas dans la description. Je vais le faire parce que ça... c'est un jeu qui me plaît et j'ai pas envie de le faire en solo, je le ferai en live, donc vous aurez de la rediffusion sur ma chaîne secondaire. Qu'est-ce que je peux dire de ce jeu? Bah écoutez, moi je l'attendais déjà depuis pas mal de temps. Il m'avait beaucoup plu des images que j'avais vues et pour l'instant je suis pas mécontent. Alors il n'y a pas trop de musique, peu de musique qu'on a, elles sont au piano tranquillement. L'histoire a l'air d'être assez compliquée, bon, c'est pas trop grave ça. Et puis graphiquement là comme vous voyez j'ai pas mis de couleur, j'ai mis aspect vieux film d'horreur, c'est plutôt bien, ça ressort bien avec le thème du jeu qui a l'air d'être assez sombre. Donc, je vais regarder c'est quoi la mission à faire. Parler auprès de l'église, parler à Victoria, ça je l'ai toujours pas fait. La carte, une des cartes de la ville, je n'en ai pas pour le moment. Donc j'ai pas de carte pour la ville, à mon avis, il y aura beaucoup de choses à faire. Ouais. Et là, il y a quoi à faire? Le miroir et la lampe. Ok. Et bah ça, ce sera pour le prochain épisode. Je vais vous laisser avec... avec l'ambiance, là. Comme ça, vous aurez un peu d'aperçu. Hop. Voilà, je vais me taire peut-être une minute ou deux, le temps que vous appréciez cette ambiance. Quoique, il n'y a pas trop d'ambiance là. Pas de musique, il y a un peu rien. Vaguement une petite musique toute discrète. Voilà, donc si ça vous plaît, bah, n'hésitez pas à le prendre. Moi, je l'ai pris sur PC, je sais pas si c'est disponible sur console. Il est disponible en tout cas sur Steam, vous n'hésitez pas à le prendre si ça vous plaît, bien sûr. Et puis, voilà, n'hésitez pas, hein, tout est dans la description de la vidéo. N'hésitez pas à laisser un petit com, un petit like, bien sûr, ça fait toujours plaisir. C'était la découverte de 5 Kotar, je vous laisse là-dessus. Bye bye tout le monde.
First sign of electricity in this town. I guess one could get lost by looking at this mirror for too long. It's so dark that I can't see my own reflection. Anyone on the other side? I have a train to catch. Why am I being held here like some kind of sinner? Can someone tell me what this is about? I think I heard someone.